And for the free video, just wanted to go over the euro with you, because we've seen, forget the news, forget what's going on in the news, just concentrate on the charts. The charts will tell you whether markets are buying the euro, selling the euro, or just moving it sideways. Now, Friday's close was engulfed 2 days price action. So after a string of lower closes, the euro closed above the Wednesday's and Thursday's price. But the daily 8 EMA is still up here, so a chart that can't close above the daily 8 is still bearish. It's still weak. What's happened here is a bear squeeze. The euro started to move up. A lot of people were short and probably had decent profits in, started to close their trades. When you get people closing their trades, they have to buy back the contracts. If you're buying contracts, then the market moves up. So that's why we got some kind of bounce. So what I'm looking for now is I think the euro will move sideways. I think it's got that's a typical pattern in the euro at the moment. It moves sideways for 1, 2, 3 days. Occasionally looks as if it's about to move up, and then gets ready for the next drop. Because if we look at an example on a previous downtrend here, if you look here, we had 3 days of selling, followed by what looks like a week of sideways action, followed by a sell. We had a couple of days recuperation, followed by a sell. A few days of sideways action, followed by a sell. So I think what we're seeing here is, so we're just stepping down. We pull back and then we step down. So I think what we're seeing here is a chart that, or has seen some kind of short covering, some kind of bounce. But I would expect this to, let's try and find a nice box. This is last week's price action. Let's start with that. There's last week's price action, and we closed on last week's action alone on fibs. The fibs on last week, we closed just on the 50% mark. So if we pull back to 127.40 and we get bought, I would expect 128 to be retested. If we put a reversal bar at 128, then I'll get short again. Otherwise, I would just look for potential shorts around about the 128 mark in intraday, and see if we're ready to step down on another short. Bear in mind, 128 I think is the daily 8. Let's have a look. $128.20 is the daily 8. So if we hit 128.20, put in reversal bars intraday, then I would short and look to see if we start closing below 127 again. Alright, so that's my plan for Monday. But any kind of decent reversal patterns in the Nasdaq and the Dow, and further higher closes in the euro, then we may be in some sort of short-term bounce. But in the meantime, that's my plan, to see how we react with 128, 128.20, to see if we're ready to short. Okay. Otherwise, I certainly would not go long this market, even though we've engulfed 2 days action. We've not closed above the 50%, so I certainly would not close above the daily 8. I would certainly not, as far as I'm concerned, we're still in the bear market. Like I said, any chart that can't close above the daily 8 is still extremely weak. Okay, I'll keep you posted. So tune into the free videos, and I'll try and support your trading in the coming week. Okay, so any thoughts on that? If you want to give me your views and tell me what you're trading, what you're seeing in these charts, would love to hear from you. Otherwise, happy trading, and see you in the next update.